name is Laura and welcome to my channel. So I started this channel and not really knowing where I wanted to go with it, but now I have a vision of what I want to do with it, where I want to go with it. So this is the video of starting over from day one. So this is episode 1. There's a lot that I can share with you and I'll share more as we go, but basically I live in Peru with my husband Luis. I'll tell you more of our story in another video, but basically we lived in Lima in his apartment but hated it because of the quarantine and not being able to leave, and decided to head out on the road and see Peru and be more in nature and be more free. So we bought this beautiful van here. We constructed it all ourselves and created a custom roof rack with a solar panel and a rooftop tent, and I'll do more of a tour as well on another video. But basically we're now living out here in nature and we love it. It is quarantine again time here in Peru, and unfortunately only got a month or 2 months of freedom compared to North America that got 4 to 6 months depending on where you were. But now we're here in this beautiful area. It's so quiet and you can hear the birds, and there's blue skies right now and sunshine, which we don't have in Lima. And now we're gonna go head to town and get some groceries. I'm gonna take you along for the adventure and kind of share with you little parts of us and our life. And yeah, I hope you come along for the adventure, and I'm really excited to see where this channel goes, and I'll share a little bit more how it's going to go throughout this video. Ya, ¿vamos? Hi, Mary. Sí, voy a verlo.
the spring. If you caught her by the hand or by the wrist or by the wing, you could tell her I'm your daughter and you both got old.
What will this channel be about? It will be basically a documentation of my very unconventional life. It'll be a mixture of Spanish and English. It will be about our travels in our van and our van life and how we live off the grid, and that may change over time, and Luis and I's relationship and everything in between. Basically, you get to come along on this crazy new adventure of mine here in Peru, and I will also share what I'm learning and teach you different and new things. For example, how we built our van. I'll do a video about that and how we build different things so that you can also learn something while you're watching. And I hope you enjoy the journey. I think it'll be really fun. The inspiration came from my dad. He sent us a video today. He is with my grandparents right now because my grandmother, she fell down the stairs and broke her leg. So my dad needs to go to Germany to be with her, be with them, to help him because my grandfather has dementia. And he's been looking at family home videos that my grandfather made all his life, and of my dad's life, and of our lives. And he sent a video to us of my parents' wedding, and it was the little party that they had afterwards with their close friends and family, and just seeing them, how young they are and who they were, and seeing how different they look from the people that I know now is so amazing. And my grandfather always made videos like that. He was always had the camera out, and he always made videos of our childhood. I have videos of every stage of my childhood because we would see our grandparents at least once a year, and I love those. And so basically our whole life is documented, and that's what I want to do for Luis and I in my life. We don't have my grandfather close by, we don't have family close by, so we have to do it ourselves. And I want to document our life together as a couple, and eventually when we have kids, and all the adventures in between. So I hope you come along for the adventure. It's going to be home movie style, but more 21st century, and with a mixture of drone shots and admiring the beautiful nature, and with some inspiration, motivation, and some entertainment for you guys. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun to create, and I hope just as much fun for you to watch and enjoy. Look at these are kiwis. Nunca lo vi creciendo. Look at that, that's so cool. So Luis just went to the bank to get some money, get some cash. We can mainly only pay with cash here. It's a small town. It's almost a city. It's about 10,000 people here. So we're actually in Oxapampa, Peru right now, which is a very beautiful place. It's a lot quieter, right now it doesn't seem quiet because it's the middle of the day, so everyone's coming to pick up their groceries and whatnot, but it's a much different area. It's so much more nature. You can see the mountains all around, everywhere. The air is fresh, it's beautiful. So basically what happened was Luis and I were traveling around Peru. We went to Quería. I'll show you some more videos of those trips as well in the future. But we were in Lima to get some things, and then we heard that the quarantine was going to start again in 3 days. So we got the heck out of Lima and came straight to Oxapampa. We already made some friends here, so we knew we could find a place to stay, and we decided that we would ride out the quarantine here because here there's more nature. We found a place that's really big. We're on 4 hectares right now, which is each hectare is 2.5 acres, so it's a really big space. And on that property we feel very free, very open. We have a lot of space to walk around and explore, and so it's really easy to feel really comfortable and not have an issue. So we love it. It's really a great place. Nah, I just got shit for not having my mask up. Oh well, that's what it is. So anyways, we're really happy to be here in Oxapampa, and Luis just got back. We got that money now, so now we can go and get some groceries. ¿Qué tiempo es?
Tiempo de helado.
Wow.
Allá.
¿Cómo está?
Muy rico.
¿Muy rico? ¿Y qué tienes?
Fresa con
Cookies and
galletas,
cream.
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream.
Ya está.
Y yo tengo maracuyá con chocolate.
Desde acá. Medio.
Medio acá y medio acá.
Somos medio.
Ahí.
¿Y uvas?
¿Uvas?
¿Los verdes?
Uvas también.
Solo poco.
Sin pepa.
¿Cuál quieres? ¿Sin
Oh.
pepa cuál es?
Sin pepa es esta. La acá está rojita con pepa, la negra y la verde.
Ah, ok. Probamos esto, nunca lo probé.
Ya. ¿Cuál? La otra.
Sí.
Ya.
¿1 kilo?
No, poco.
Medio.
¿Cuántos son medio? Tal vez.
Son esos unos 3 así.
Esto es suficiente. Oh, mira, tienen coco. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto acá abajo?
Ah, zapote.
Zapote.
Eso de acá, ¿no? Zapote.
Ujú. ¿Y esto aquí?
Pepino.
Pepino.
Pepino melón.
Ese pepino.
¿Y esto?
Es rico.
Tuna. Las tunas.
¿Y cuáles son estos?
Esto es caracola. Al agua. Para refresco ya. Ese es guanaba.
Bueno, ya. Ok. Peras.
Es la pera de agua.
De 6.
Ah,
¡Un gatito! ¡Hola! Se va, qué lindo. Oh, es un bebé.
Está rico el helado, ¿no?
Sí, bien rico. ¿Te gusta? Ya. necesitas zanahoria. Ahí tiene, sí, ahí compré la última vez.
Sí. Papa amarilla. Papa amarilla.
¿Qué es? ¿Cuánto?
Medio kilito. De papa amarilla. Ah, acá está, acá. Esta acá. Me da un vinagre también. El ¿qué? Regular, ¿cuál es el? ¿Cuánto está el grandecito? ¿Ese cuánto está? Ya, ese mío. Sin bolsita, no se preocupe. Sí, acá en la mochila llevo. Menos plástico en el mundo. Gracias. Hola, pimienta. Quisiera sobrecito grande, ¿tienes?
¿Quieres en el sazón lo pesa o suelto? ¿O quieres
¿O cuál
en
tiene? A
esta?
ver.
Tengo así en esta, después tengo en sazón lo pesa y suelto.
Y yo suelto, a ver. ¿Cuánto viene? ¿Ese cuánto está?
50.
Ah, me da 2. ¿Cuánto hay ahí?
2 soles.
¿Menos se puede?
¿Qué te atiendo?
La mitad, la mitad.
Ya. Un sol. ¿Qué más, joven? ¿Hay champiñones?
Sí, y también una mayonesa. La pequeña, sí. ¿Cuánto está la grande? ¿Cuánto? 8. Queríamos la grande mayonesa, amor, es 8 soles. La pequeña, perdón. No tenemos mucho efectivo. ¿También tienen ketchup?
Ketchup, tengo pequeño.
Sí, ya está bien. ¿Qué más necesitaba? ¿Tienen otras cosas de hornear o solo la vainilla?
Ah, para hornear, para los panes.
Ah, ya, no, eso lo tengo. Otras cosas. Polvo de hornear. Oh, harina. ¿Harina lo tienen? ¿Cuál forma? ¿Solo una o...?
Tengo pastelera y harina de pan.
De pan, sí, de pan. Ah, ya. ¿Cómo funciona? ¿Hay una bolsa?
¿Un kilo quieres?
¿Cuánto está un kilo?
2 soles.
Sí. ¿Y qué otras formas tienen?
Están 2.50.
Eso es trigo. Ah, ya. ¿Y eso es?
También trigo.
Trigo. Ah, ya. No, eso está bien. Ese es de pan, ¿sí?
Sí.
Oh, también tienen canela molida.
50.
Sí, eso también, por favor.
Ya, 16.
Ya. Dinero, por favor. Yo tengo 3, 2. ¿Eso es todo lo que tienes? Ok. Perfecto, gracias. Son 16.20. Aquí, ya, aquí es 26.20. Entonces 10 soles. Got a humpback because I put my jacket over my backpack last time. It was so wet. Otro lado, amor. We decided to stop by our friend's house. This is their house here in Oxa. It's huge, it's so beautiful. And so when we stopped by, it started raining really hard, so we decided to stay. But yeah, this is their house. It's so beautiful. They invited us for lunch. ¿Qué es tu nombre?
Renato.
And then over here is where we had lunch. I love their outdoor patio. And they have a pool too. It's a little dirty right now, but they're gonna clean it out. And then start swimming soon with the sun coming more and more. It's gonna be great. All right, now we're gonna head back to the van. It's about 8 kilometers. ¿Qué una más? ¿Cuándo estamos acá? ¿Vamos?
Hasta allá. Ya está filmando, ¿no? Sí. Grábalo, ellos, gato.
¡Ay, se ve todo bolloso, men! Se ve todo bolloso. Sí, ya que te justo ahí, ¿ya? ¿Cómo se toma foto? ¿Así?
You'll join along in the adventure. So basically I'll give you a recap of what you'll be able to see in this channel moving forward. There'll be lots of Peru, a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of English, maybe some German sometimes. Those are the 3 languages that I speak. Mostly Spanish and English. Ooh, I need a break. Oh, it's so pretty, look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. Peru is a beautiful country. I honestly hated Lima and needed to get out, and I thought I hated Peru too, but turns out I just hated Lima, and getting out was the best thing we could have done. And now, having explored new places, I want to see so much more of Peru, and I'm really excited for what's to come and what we're going to be able to see and the adventures Luis and I will be on. So you'll be seeing lots of van life as well, new projects that we're taking on, off the grid life, things that we'll be learning and trying, and new projects that we'll take on, and also people that we meet and other things that will happen. So basically you'll get to know Peru really well from my perspective and Luis's perspective. So I'm not simply a gringo living here, but I get the Peruvian perspective because my husband is Peruvian and all the people that I'm meeting are Peruvian. So I'm the only English speaking person around me. And so you'll get a whole different perspective than someone who is in a couple that both people speak English, because you get a perspective of someone who's lived here their whole life, at least in Lima. So a lot of this stuff is actually new for Luis as well, because he grew up in Lima and lived his whole life in Lima, and now he's traveling around Peru and spending more time in different locations, and he's loving it and learning tons of new things and realizing that he does love his own country more than he thought before. So yeah, that's what you can expect here, and I'm really excited to see how it goes forward. I hope you come along and you continue to join us, and I hope to make this a weekly episode that you can enjoy my life and my adventures, and also the ups and downs of living in another continent, in another language, with a person who I love deeply, but sometimes it's hard because we speak two different languages. I speak Spanish very well, but not being able to express yourself properly because it's not your dominant language is a challenge. So getting better and better all the time. So come along on this adventure with us. Oh, lindos. Okay. And you'll see lots of cows too, and dogs, and nature, and beautiful things, and interesting things, and things that you will never see in North America or Europe or wherever you're watching from. South America has some very unique features, which keeps it interesting, always interesting. ¿Qué haces ahora con la carne?
Ahora lo vamos a separar, separando así por bolsas. En este caso 2 bolsitas. Cuando queremos cocinar solamente necesitamos una bolsa y la otra queda congelada. Entonces es más fácil separarlo en lugar de sacar todo junto y partirlo, ¿no?
Sí.
Aquí también vamos a separar algunas cosas.
¿Compraste
Esto
la
es para
pata
sopa.
también? Ah, para sopa.
Me vino con pata, así que para sopa. Esos son buenos para la sopa.
Y corazones.
Corazón. Las vísceras, sopa.
Ah, ya.
Alita, puede ser sopa.
Oh, podemos hacer una salsa.
Sí,
Hacer alitas.
con estas cosas, estas presas sí son buenas, mira.
Ah, ya.
Pierna y esta, con eso podemos hacer varias cosas.
So we actually put our meat up in the freezer here. We can do it in ours. We don't really have a freezer. We have a fridge that gets cold on the bottom, but the meat doesn't last as long. So to be extra safe and make sure it's good, and since we can use it anyways, we might as well. So they've allowed us to use the fridge when we need it, which is really wonderful. And we also get to use the bathroom and the shower up here. And then I also like to work up here because it has a big table. So I like to sit at this table and work.
Porque le da un
¿Qué es el nombre?
chirimoya.
Chirimoya.
Duro. ¿Quiere chirimoya? ¿Ah?
¿Chirimoya?
Sí.
Ahí no hablo todavía.
Allá.
Gracias.
Ok.
Pruébalo.
Acá entre cada capa tiene una pepa. Acá hay pepa, pepa, pepa y así va haciendo.
Tengo dos.
Y eso sí.
Es bien dulce.
Sí, es dulce.
Sí,
¿Te
rico.
gusta?
Creo que no lo probé antes.
¿No?
Estaba algo diferente que me mostraste. Pensé que fue esto, pero creo que fue algo diferente. Que estaba, no sé, pero esto es rico.